Program is paid for by Investor Schooling. All opinions or statements expressed on the program are solely those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WPHT-HD, WOGL HD3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza Premium Automobile Studios, powering your drive with 10 brands and 20 locations. Always love.
You are live, folks.
The Larry Steinhouse Show.
All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another big edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show, where we talk about money, real estate, investing, and anything that affects your financial future. I'm Larry Steinhouse, and the full crew is in the house today. Dr. Deb Anderson, bringing the insight and steady perspective, and of course, Omri Morad, energized, opinionated, and ready to jump in before I finish my sentences. ChatGPT really knows this show, doesn't it? Oh,
no doubt.
Great, right?
Today we're breaking down. Yeah, no, really. Today we're breaking down stock options, real estate trends, interest rates, investing strategy, and wealth building ideas that
You
actually
said
work.
trends again.
What?
Why do you say trends?
Not trends. Trends.
What did you just said?
Trends.
You said it again. You see?
Trends. Trends. Is it my accent?
Yes,
It is-
it's his
I think
accent.
it's your accent.
It's my accent.
I
It's his
hear
Brooklyn
trends.
accent.
I hear trends. What did you say?
We're also going to talk about the latest economy and politics and how it impacts your money. No fluff, no theory, just real-world conversations about building financial freedom. We're broadcasting live from Investor Schooling headquarters, where people don't just talk about investing; they learn how to do it. And if you want to sharpen your skills, don't forget to RSVP for a free class this Thursday night at
InvestorSchooling.com. InvestorSchooling.com. Make sure to remind yourself that you can do it.
You Can Do It.
Go to InvestorSchooling.com.
All right, I want to thank our sponsors, marketing agency near you,
Yes.
the team. What?
No, yes.
Were you interrupting me again?
No, no. Go.
Because ChatGPT was right.
Apparently.
Marketing
All
agency. Okay, do me a favor. Put a muzzle on him.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
I know, really.
A Muslim? What's
A muzzle. A muzzle.
Muslim?
A muzzle.
Stop.
Okay.
Oy. All right, marketing agency near you, the team behind all our websites, including Investor Schooling, Sultan Income Fund, LarrySteinhouse.com, and our charity Live 27. Get your free marketing consultation at yourfreeplan.com. I want to thank PB Adjusting, helping homeowners get more money from their insurance claims at pbadjusting.com. Of course, the Sultan Income Fund, invest with the Sultan, collect like a king, for accredited investors only. The Joe Keller team at Cross Country Mortgage, the only people I trust to get me a mortgage, especially for high-end and complex loans, over $2 million. Call Joe Keller directly at 215-817-9084. And remember, it's a live call-in show. Got questions about investing, real estate mortgages, there's a comma in there, real estate mortgages, stock options, or financial decision. If anything like that is keeping you up at night, give us a call at
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. We are here to help you, so call 855-939-1137.
All right, the mics are hot, we're live, and let's get started.
Yes.
So,
So,
I am so excited that the renovations in the office are almost done.
almost.
It is so exciting, isn't it? Did you see what's going on upstairs?
I know that Brian was doing a bunch of work yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, the whole office looks so different now.
Yeah.
It looks so nice, and it looks like a complete mess, actually. 'Cause
Yeah, it's a
we're moving
complete mess.
everything
And
around.
apparently I have a problem with my desk. It's a cheap desk that I have, so
Yeah, you have a very small desk.
yeah.
You know, I'm like, you know, you're the president now of Investor Schooling, and you bought a $400 desk.
I think it was 5, but so I'll just go out and buy another desk then.
You know, I just don't
Now make
understand.
sure it's very expensive.
Yeah, I gotta
No,
make sure it's
I
like
mean, I
$5
just
grand.
don't understand.
I'll add a
I
zero
don't
to that.
understand how anyone could call themselves the president of a company and have a desk like the one you have. I mean, that's like a child's desk.
It's not a child's desk.
No?
No.
You're right. I wouldn't let my child have a desk that cheap.
So I don't even know what to say.
I know, but you house shame me, so I'm desk shaming you.
All right. Okay. All right. Anyway, like I have to tell you, I'm so self-conscious about that desk now, sitting behind it.
Well, it looks like it really does. It's way too small.
All
You
right.
had a
Don't
nice size
say that.
office,
Yeah.
right? You need a nice size desk.
All right.
You know,
So what am I going to do with the desk I have now?
you have to keep it.
And where am I going to put it?
You can't get a new desk.
You were telling me yesterday to get a new desk.
I know,
done.
but you know, I want you to sit there and I want you to think about how small your desk is for a while.
Oh my goodness.
That's a very big problem for men, by the way.
To think about how small they are?
How small their desk is, not
The desk.
a desk.
The desk.
DESK.
That's what I said.
Don't substitute some letters in there.
No, I think you did. I
didn't.
I didn't refer there. I didn't refer there.
You didn't
You are
refer
the
there?
refer.
Refer?
Infer.
Oh, infer? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, we make Alex angry again. We should be more professional.
Yes, I know. Alex, the
Yes.
guy who says that
Yes.
we're not professional
So
enough to be on the air.
yeah.
The guy who
As the
he hasn't been in the
president-
business for over 20 years. He said,
As the president, you should accommodate yourself better.
"Yeah, you should.
Yes.
You
I
just
think-
say the words, I deserve it."
I deserve it.
I guess I was trying to be conscious of, you're the one paying for the desk. I didn't want
That's
to.
okay. So now I paid for a desk that nobody's going to use.
Bless you.
Thanks. We could put it in where the guys out front sit. We could put it there.
Maybe.
Oh, whatever. You know what? I'm not doing this with you. I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing it.
Glenn, what do you think, Glenn? She's got this cheap desk.
It's
I mean, even even the cheap desks that we had before as substitute desks, as like temporary desks, were better than that desk.
what a pain in my butt you are. Seriously?
Are you done?
Seriously?
Are you done talking? Can we talk about? I want to talk about stocks.
You want to talk about stocks?
I want to talk about
All right.
stocks.
Well, since that's something we talk about, let's do it.
Let's talk about stocks. So even though the market overcorrected itself yesterday, is it the right term to say overcorrected after Thursday?
You could use the term. I don't see if it applies here, but okay.
So Thursday we had a rough day. We dropped how much? 500 points?
Well, that's not that rough.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't that bad.
$50,000, at $50,000, at a $50,000, 50,000 stock, points,
Yeah.
whatever.
That's fine. Points. I got you. And Friday was better. I mean, pretty much fixed itself. And Mr. Steinhouse, I still own my SLV.
So you bought stock on SLV.
I did.
And then
It's not a stock. It's
an
a
ETF,
yeah,
right?
It's an ETF.
And you or EFT.
EFT. It's
ETF. I always do that. Anyway, so you bought the ETF and you sold calls on it, and
I
you
did.
made a lot of money on those calls.
Yeah, I keep doing the 3 days thing.
Right, and you're making a lot of money on that. How much
Yeah.
did you make this week?
So between last Friday and this Monday, I made 2,500, and the stock was taken away from me.
Nice.
Somebody executed the option. On Tuesday morning, we were together, and I bought the stock, the ETF again, and sold higher. I think 73 maybe, 72 and a half, something like that. I sold the calls again, and I was pretty sure it's done because on Wednesday it went 76, 77.
Yeah, it jumped up and then it jumped back down.
I know. And then Thursday it came down. So I figure
Right.
out I'm going to buy it for a higher price. But
So now,
apparently I am not.
So my computer, I have to tell you,
Yes.
we had this whole discussion about Windows 10 and Windows 11.
Correct.
So my laptop that we use in the studio is a Windows 10 machine because I haven't. I actually just bought it. I have to update it. But I tell you, you have to go to Windows. You have to get rid of your machine to go to
It's
Windows
10
11.
years
You
old.
just have to.
It's 10 years old.
Well, I don't know if it's 10 years old. Yeah, it might be
Whatever.
10 years old. But you can't. You got to have a Windows 11 machine. All the Windows 10 machines are all running slow. Anyway, we got somebody who's calling in. Why don't we talk to Jerry? What's going on? Oh no,
Sure.
never mind. He dropped off.
No, he dropped off.
Never mind. Never
So
mind.
yeah, but I think what we're experiencing right now with the covered calls is pretty berserk. The fact that you're not in a stress when the stock go down
Right.
and you actually said, "Yay! I'm going to do it again."
Right.
That's so awesome.
Unless it goes down a lot. If it goes down a lot, then you are. But
do.
you're right. You're absolutely right. So the whole thing, we've been teaching all kinds of stock options, and one of the greatest things we teach is covered calls.
Correct.
And we're making a lot of money on this. I mean, this is how the whole fund works, right? The fund that we have right now, the average person is getting about a little over 3% on their returns in the fund, which is absolutely amazing. And the people who come here and learn how to do it, they're getting 6 and 7% returns per month on their money as they learn how to do it. And you've been doing what we've been teaching.
I am.
It
I'm
took you
doing
a little while.
with SLV. I'm doing a bit difference.
Mm-hmm.
but it's basically almost the same thing.
Yeah.
I am struggling with avoiding the account value.
Right.
I'm still because when you go to Charles Schwab app, the first thing you see is the account value.
Correct.
And you see that it's red or green.
Right. Right. You either see that you're up or you're down.
We
And the
need
weird
to
part
ignore
is,
that.
right, you have to ignore that because it's going to move. I mean, that's what happens.
And I know.
It'll move anywhere from 10% up or 10% down.
Yes.
Based on just the market moving. And you have to understand that you're still making money every time that moves.
Correct.
And that's the best part.
That's the beauty about covered calls.
Yep.
You make money on the stock or you make money on the option. You make money anyway.
Even Debbie makes money on cover calls.
Yes, I'm aware.
Even
So
with a small desk.
I was just looking because
She has a small desk and a big account.
Can you leave your phone and talk to the mic?
I am. I'm looking actually because my NRG got taken and so did my Rivian.
Rivian got taken because Rivian was
17 now.
Rivian was at 17, 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my Rivian, because remember I bought it high and then
Yeah.
I bought some more to kind of bring down that price, and then I had NRG, so both my Rivian and NRG got taken. So I just was looking and I'm like, oh, okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
So
Well, that's
interesting.
good. So you made some money back because your energy was a bad play, but you made some money back on that,
Yeah,
which is nice. And now
What is NRG?
It's an energy company.
yeah.
It's
NRG.
the one that substitute like Pico, things like that.
I'm not
That
sure.
they come.
Yeah, something. Yeah, right.
I think
Something
so,
like that.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
So yeah, so
So it's pretty
That's
good.
what I
And
was looking at,
Rivian is on fire.
I know.
Rivian,
You know why?
because it should be.
So
Chino's looking for you.
okay.
no.
So
So I tell you what I think going on. I tell you what I think is going on right now.
What do you think's going on?
with Rivian? We have a company that I believe crossed the point of being a startup company.
Rivian, yeah. Rivian is no longer a speculation company.
I think
Rivian
they
is
are
now-
at the point of mass produce.
Yep.
Now, their biggest competitor, which is Tesla, just announced we are not going to make the expensive cars anymore.
That's right, which is amazing. I still can't believe that Tesla has dropped the X.
The X and the S.
The S, all right, but the X.
I believe
The X was the best car.
the best car.
I mean, anybody wanted to buy a car, they either couldn't afford a Tesla, so they bought the cheap one,
Correct.
or they wanted a Tesla and they bought an X. So I don't get Elon Musk dropping the X.
I don't understand that either.
That one doesn't make any
I
sense at
really
all.
hope you will retract that, because I think those cars are the engineering milestones that made this company what it is. And I think it's a big
Oh, that's fine. That's not the issue. But the issue is like having an X is a nice car. If I was going to buy a Tesla, the only one I would want is an X.
That's the point. So they took all the technology and all the fun gizmo things from
Right.
the big cars, from the expensive car,
Yeah.
and they put them now in the small cars.
Right.
So now it's like we don't need them anymore. But Rivian don't think so. Rivian believe there is space, there is a
Right.
place for the expensive car. Rivian's SUV costs like $80,000.
It's a beautiful car too,
I know, and their truck.
and I think it's better than the Escalade.
I
Or
will tell
not
you
the Escalade, or whatever the one that looks like the Escalade. What's
which one.
the Cadillac the electric Cadillac, whatever it's called.
yeah,
Or
we-
Lyric.
The Lyric. We went to
right,
see it. There is electric
Yeah.
Escalade right now, but the point is, I believe some people still want to be. We talked about that. People want to be fancy and drive an electric car. People don't want to go back to the times that electric cars should be cheap and cheerful, right? Like the Prius or the Leaf and all that. So the expensive car have place, and I think that's why right now Rivian. First of all, they announced the small one, the small SUV, that is going to be. I think they delivered the first bunch, and now they are going to mass produce those, the number 2 or whatever
I don't
they
know,
call
whatever
it.
it is, yeah.
I don't know. And they are not dropping the expensive one,
No, and they look nice.
And
the
they
Rivian
look
looks
nice.
nice. They
And
look like nice cars.
and they made
Where the
good.
Tesla looks like, I don't know, looks like something.
Too futuristic.
It looks like something out of a cheap movie,
Which one?
a cheap futuristic movie.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, where all the cars look the same and nothing, and I don't know.
So I think that's the
Very
point.
communistic cars looking, very communistic looking cars.
Back to
Tesla.
back to Rivian. I believe that's why Rivian is booming right now.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Rivian is still making the expensive cars, and they start to make the cheap cars.
And I've said this before. Rivian will be the other electric car company.
Correct.
Rivian and
Correct.
Tesla will be the two electric car companies. All the rest of the people are going to have one or two cars that are going to be garbage,
And
just like they have been.
I believe, and you don't agree with me, that Lucid will come back?
I don't know.
Because
I don't think so.
they are trying to be the American Rolls-Royce, the American electric Rolls-Royce.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think so.
And yeah.
What about Stellantis?
Stellantis, I think it's a very good gamble. Some
I
people,
believe so too, right? What's that right now?
Stellantis is the company who own the only car that Debbie will ever buy, and also some other brand.
I've never even heard of Stellantis.
Stellantis is Jeep
Oh, okay.
and Dodge
All right.
and Chrysler
Okay.
and Alfa Romeo.
Romeo.
Yeah, STLA. Is the
Alfa
symbol.
Romeo.
Yeah.
Romeo.
And it's right now. It's only going for $7.77.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. I think this is a bargain. I really do. I think it's a bargain.
I think so too.
The company's losing money, which I don't understand how the company's losing money. I mean, come on, they've been in business forever.
So I tell you why. They have problem with inventory. They have tons of inventory right now, and apparently they have hard time selling them. And that's the problem, and that's why they are in this tough spot. So I don't know how much percentage of that inventory is electric cars, but they actually went back and said, okay, we are holding on with the electric car.
Why are you sitting that way?
And
Why?
What, you upset that he's sitting with his legs open facing you?
They're so wide. Like, his legs cannot be any wider. Like, I don't understand why you sit with your legs that wide apart.
You know, we were having
I'm sorry.
we were having an intelligent conversation,
Yeah,
and you had to
exactly.
interrupt with how he was sitting.
That message is
At least
to,
he's not wearing shorts. If he was wearing shorts, I can understand it.
that message is to
As he pulls up his pants.
that message is to Lou, my CrossFit instructor. I appreciate everything you do that allow me to open my legs so wide. Thank you very much. And now we can go back to really. What am I going to do about your comments?
I'm just saying, like, I'm just listening to this conversation about cars.
Yeah, it's not cars, it's stocks.
No, we're actually talking about cars.
No, we were talking about stocks.
Okay.
I know you were too busy looking on your phone to understand.
No, she was too busy looking at my crouch.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
crouch?
your crouch.
Your crouch.
Your crouch.
Not my couch.
Your
Not your
crouch.
crouch either.
No. my section.
Your section.
Yes. So
I bet you Alex was so excited that we were having a normal conversation.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It just went into the unprofessionalism again.
Correct. Yes.
was funny.
What are we talking about? Who are we? What are we doing
Man
here?
spreading. So Glenn says it's man spreading.
Is that what it is?
He says, yeah, you're man spreading.
You're not on the subway, Omri.
You're not on the subway, Omri.
What does it mean?
I really don't know, but
I have no idea.
But you know, I guess
People
man
do it on
spreading
the
is
subway.
when you open
What
your
do they
legs.
do on the subway? Squatting? Opening their legs?
No, they sit with their legs like super far apart.
Why? So people won't sit next to them?
No, it's just something guys do.
That's what I mean. I don't understand it. Like, I
Because,
understand.
look, all right, I have to explain it to you.
So I can.
Well, I understand the concept, but I don't understand why you need to be so freaking wide apart.
So I
that
would-
like one leg is over
Because
there and
things
the other one's
rub
over here.
against the inside of your legs,
Correct.
and it's very uncomfortable,
Correct.
Yeah, but you know,
especially
there's
when
a,
it's hot.
yeah, but one, it's not hot, and two, like there's a point where you don't need to go any wider, and everything is still in its place.
Larry, can I just say I rode on New York Transit for years and years and years, and there's a thing where guys do this. I don't know, it's some kind of weird, not Omri, but just in general, guys do this, and it's so annoying. They just spread their legs as far as they can while they're sitting on a public transit seat, and it basically crowds the people around them. And it's really not necessary. It's not.
Well, Omri was showing off to Debbie apparently.
I am not showing
He's not
anything
showing
off.
but
I'm just. I
if
don't know.
I sat with my legs, I don't even know if I can get my legs that wide apart. It's like you're
So you need to go to
wide.
the gym.
Oh my
Now
Lord.
I will tell you another thing. a person with a small desk won't understand
small
that.
what?
With a small desk. If you have a big desk, you need a big office. So you need more space. So you need to think about all these scenarios.
That's right. You know, you need to measure your space before you insert the desk.
Oh my Lord.
Well, I think that's what it is. I think a lot of the times these guys on the buses and the subways, they want everyone to think. They want everyone to think. They're
Glenn,
just
we're talking about desks and
correct.
And,
I was
Glenn
still
has
there.
it. He's just
and the
being the
place to
straight
put
man. Leave him alone.
And Chino is there.
we have certainly gone from intelligence to subpar
And it's not us. This time,
It was
it's not
Debbie.
us. It's Debbie.
I know.
It's
Can you
that
believe it?
small
It's not-
desk
it's-
person.
It's not
that
me. I'm just saying, close your freaking legs.
Oh my God! But then exactly what Larry said. You
I
don't
mean,
get it. You should.
I can't believe it was Debbie that did it this time. Though.
If you
Go on.
No, I'm trying. I need
I'm
the
going to
words.
know how to say it.
All right, Omri, close your legs.
I'm closing my legs. They're closed now. The other, what is it? Yes. Now the other thing you need to understand is that when it's cold,
Yeah.
guys want to close their leg to keep warm.
Okay.
When it's hot, you open the legs to allow
Airflow?
Air.
air
Airflow?
or breeze.
Yes.
Can you support that, please?
Support what?
What I just said.
If I supported it, then you wouldn't have to open your legs.
Can we move on?
That's funny.
So back to cars.
Can we move on?
No, but the idea is we need to talk about that. The idea behind.
Kimmy says, I hate when guys cross their legs.
Wait, who says that?
Kimmy, I think it's
Kimmy,
No, is that Kimmy?
you
Kimmy.
are
I hate
the
when guys
real.
cross their
Yeah,
legs,
okay.
it says.
You are the real woman.
See, Kimmy hates it when guys cross their legs.
You
She's
don't
right.
have to cross your legs, but you
I
don't
hate it
have
when I
to.
cross my legs too because my legs fall asleep when I cross my legs.
I know, but you don't have to have them so wide apart. is
No,
my
you
point.
don't. So you look at the extreme, and she's right. It's very weird when you see guys that are crossing their legs like this.
Okay. I get
yeah,
it.
it's very feminine.
It's not.
That's all learned. That's all learned.
What
That's
do you
all
mean?
learned.
Obviously, Glenn crosses his legs like that, and he's insulted by it.
No,
can tell.
I have done it. I have crossed my legs. I mean,
When
I
you
don't
do
make a
that-
habit of it, but it's like this whole thing that like men can never. You can cross your legs, Omri. Give me a break.
No, of
You
course
gotta
I
cro-
can.
You got to put your fingers in your pants and move things around to cross your legs.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it is possible for things to get
There
caught
is
if you're
there
not
is
careful,
transportation involved, but you need to remember it's not. No, Glenn.
Glenn's sitting on the dump button going, any second now, any second now, any second now.
Of course, it's possible. I think for guys, it's not the most comfortable.
So far
way
we talked about
of
cock
sitting.
and desks
Yes,
and
cars.
and cars
And
and
cars.
leg spreading.
There we
Yes,
go.
correct.
Right. So
So I think
Alex's head is exploding right now.
I'm imagining him with a hammer on the radio set.
That's funny.
People were commenting that Gavin Newsom crosses his legs. Well, that's obvious.
Gavin Newman?
Gavin Newsom.
Who is it?
You don't know who Gavin Newsom is?
No.
Well, I mean, you're from Israel, so I could excuse that one.
Okay.
Gavin Newsom is the communist governor
Of
in California.
Okay. Good for him.
Yeah.
So he's a Republican, I guess.
Obama
No,
used to cross his
not
legs
exactly.
too. Didn't Obama always cross
Yeah,
his
that
legs?
makes sense too.
Yeah, Obama
Okay.
always crossed his
All
legs.
right, so
I don't
Anyway.
know.
Anyway.
Okay. There is a gap between crossing your leg to wide and very open in the subway, Glenn. So we can find a middle way so everybody will be happy, Debbie.
Well, I'm just saying, if I spread my legs that wide, you'd be like, Deb, close your legs. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be very.
Put commercials inside.
You think? I'll have something going up on each thigh.
You can sell that.
I can sell a spot for that?
tattoo.
Advertise your company here.
There you go.
Do that. Yeah, sure. Are we still on the air?
Yeah.
I after today we might not be.
All right.
I'm sure Alex is writing his complaint right now.
Yes, correct.
You guys are so unprofessional, and you interrupt each other, and you don't even talk about things, and you're supposed to be very smart.
So back to stocks.
Yes.
Debbie, which stock do you want to talk about?
Well, I'm surprised that my Rivian and NRG got taken because I was kind of under in both of them.
I was not surprised your Rivian got taken, but your energy, yeah, I was surprised that was taken. But let's see how much it was taken by. Like, what do you remember?
I had a
your,
I had a
what was your
160. I had a
Rivian cost?
I had a 160 strike for NRG.
Okay.
okay.
So it got taken.
Wow, so it actually popped the other day.
Yeah. And what didn't pop?
It went up 10 points on Friday. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's what happens.
Do you still?
Well, I know, but I had quite a bit of it, and I thought that
All
you
right.
know
You still have-
I was down in it, So maybe by the time it went, I wasn't as down.
And you see, that's why I say that weeklies are a little more risky than monthlies, because you would have had the whole month to make it back up, and you could have wrote it out where you sold some weeklies. Now you made more money on the weeklies, but you lost money in the stock.
Right.
So we're still testing it, as you know. So for you guys who haven't been listening to the show, we have a fund that we do monthly covered calls, and we're doing very, very well in it. So we're about to open another fund that's weekly covered calls, and so it's not like there's risk. It's not like it's a whole lot of risk. The principal goes down a little bit more than I'd like it to sometimes. So what we're doing now is we're experimenting with the weeklies. We're running another full year experiment, and we'll open up that fund in June. Of course, if you want more information on that fund, it's private placement only. It's for accredited investors only. Whatever, you'd have to talk to us and whatever. The whole point is, if you want more information on any of our funds that we're going to be doing, you can send the word Sultan to 26786, the phone number 26786, the word Sultan, and you can get more information on that. The other fund is now closed. We filled it completely. But when we go to the next one, if you guys are interested in doing that too, also, if you want to learn how we do exactly what we do in the fund, you can learn how to do it by yourself. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of training. And you can go to investorschooling.com. You can learn all about that, and we can teach you exactly what we do. And I tell you, it's working. I mean, these guys are making lots of money. What are you making an average month now?
I average 20.
$20,000 a month. That's not bad, right? On an account with how much money in it?
Well, now it's like 150.
Okay, so that's not bad. And then, Omri, you're making some money too?
Yeah, pretty happy.
Yeah, it's amazing, right?
Mm-hmm. It works like a charm. Really, it does work like a charm. And as I said, as long as you know to not get overstressed about the account value,
right,
that's okay. And you always need to remember, and I'm saying that to myself, if the stock is down, nobody is putting a gun to my head and making me sell the options.
Right.
If I make a decision to wait and to let the stock go up a bit before I sell the option, I can do that.
Yeah, so there's a whole lot of ways to play this, and you'll learn them all. And it's really fun. It's, the nice thing, it's nice to make a lot of money or even a little bit of money off a little bit of money, right?
It's
even
amazing.
if you had just a little bit of money in there, like, $25,000, $10,000, you could make a little bit of money.
It's amazing how it interfered has a negative sound to it, but it changed the priority of how do you navigate your money.
Yep.
We look at properties right now, and the 1% properties doesn't look, they are hard to find, but they are not as good anymore.
Right.
Because you say, if I'm buying a property right now for $100,000 and it only deliver me $1,000 a month,
you'll make a little bit of money.
Am I
Not
going?
much, but you're gonna make a little bit of money.
Exactly, but is it smart for me right now to do that? How much can I get on the
$100,000? So here's the thing: it depends. If you borrow the $100,000, 100%,
correct,
and it costs you nothing to get into property, and even if you're making $100 a month, the property value is growing.
Correct.
You're making $100 a month.
Rent
and you
goes
use somebody
up.
else's money.
Yeah.
So there are reasons to do it. I mean, you technically can invest somebody else's money. You can, but you can't go to somebody, get a loan, and say, hey, I'm going to do covered calls, and I'm going to give you a piece of the profit. It's just not going to work that way. There's some laws around that.
That's correct. My point is, let's say you use your own money, which is not something we prefer here.
Correct.
But let's say we use your own money. Would you put $100,000 right now in a property, or would you put it in the stock market?
Well, if I had cash, I'd probably put it in the stock market.
In the stock market, correct. That's basically the situation right now.
But at the same time, if I wanted to buy a property, I'd find that money from somewhere else, even if I had $100,000.
Correct.
All right, let's do this. Why don't you give it the phone number a couple more times and see if anybody wants to talk about small desks.
Or small desks, yes. Or spreading legs.
What is it called? Man-spreading? Man-spreading.
Or man-spreading.
Or maybe something about finances.
Sure. So, are we giving anything?
Yeah, well, we got
Sure, you know what? We got a couple of things to talk about. Actually, right before we go to commercial, let's talk about them real quick. So first of all, we have the Lev 27 event this Wednesday, and anyone can go for free. This is great. It's a charity event, so you guys don't know we have a charity. We help people stay in their homes.
It's the 18th.
Right, so the 18th at Country,
Crossing Vineyard.
Crossing. That's what I was just looking it up. It's Crossing Vineyards.
Crossing Vineyards in Newtown at 6 o'clock. Crossing Vineyards in Newtown. We just ask that you register so we have enough food for you, but
correct.
There's free. Food's free.
Drinks.
The wine is free.
Yeah.
We do some wine tasting. So you go to lev27.org, lev27.org, and you can have, and you just register and you can show up for free. It's such a good time. You get to meet us.
We have raffles.
We'll have raffles. We'll have a really good time. Then we also have next Saturday, we have our Money Hacks event. And if you want to go if you want to go, we have a couple of tickets left over that we'll actually give them to you for free. If you call in today, we'll give them to you for free. And the only thing was asked that you actually go, and then you'll be able to go for free. It's normally $200 a ticket. So if you want to find out more about that, you can go to 4mmw.com, number 4mmw.com, or you can call in right now. Just say, hey, I want a free ticket. All right, Omri, give the phone number.
That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. Commercials.
All right, take us to a commercial. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse.
You're clear.
A lot of altruistic reasons that you should become a real estate investor. That's right. You get to rent houses to really nice people who need houses. And you know what? When there's a housing shortage and you have a house for them, they're so happy. I've actually gotten hugs from tenants. So come to investorschooling.com and you will learn how to be a landlord the right way. That's right. We have a complimentary class this Thursday night. And this way you can get hugs from your tenants too. Go to investorschooling.com. We'll see you Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Hi, this is Larry Steinhouse, and I want to let you know that I buy houses. I buy houses from people that may be a tired landlord, maybe somebody who's having trouble selling their house, or maybe someone who needs to sell their house quickly. Well, all you need to do is call 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137, and I promise to answer the phone and help you with your situation. That's right, your house may be cluttered. It may be a house that a relative left you, or it may just be a house you just want to get rid of. 855-939-1137. Hi, this is Larry Steinhouse, and I want to tell you about a charity we formed called Lev27. Lev27 is a charity that helps people stay in their homes. Look, sometimes life happens. Many people live paycheck to paycheck, and if suddenly something happens and they can't afford to pay their rent, we will step in and help them. We'll even cover any legal fees to keep them in their home. Go to lev27.org, that's lev27.org, to find out how you can help or make a donation. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's with Investor Schooling. How many times are you going to listen to my voice before you find
Too many.
InvestorSchooling.com? I can't believe you haven't signed up for a class yet. You're going to learn real estate investing. You're going to learn stock options trading. You're going to learn things about...
All right, one more. We'll do one more 30 and then come back.
Schooling.com. All right, cool.
Unless you want another.
My goodness, this Thursday, InvestorSchooling.com, and take that free class. See you there. Hey, this is Larry Steinhouse with Investor Schooling. Listen, I know sometimes you worry about coming to see me because you don't want to invest in real estate, because you don't want to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants. I'm going to teach you a way that you don't have to deal with toilets, trash, or tenants, or even own any real estate and invest in real estate at the same time. You want to...
All right, ready to come back?
All right. That's investorschooling.com and take a compliment. And I promise you, no toilets, no trash, no tenants.
Here we go.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling.
All right. Welcome back to the Larry Steinhouse Show. I'm here with Dr. Deb Anderson and Omri Morad, and we are here having a blast talking about anything that has to do with finances and desks and manspreading.
Correct.
I can't understand how they all go together, but somehow they do in this group.
They do.
It's the strangest group ever. Like, we talk about anything, could you imagine like some of the other shows on this station talking? Well, we could always go to Passport Mommy and complain about that. But any of the other shows, and we could talking about the things we talk about.
Why she don't call and interview us? That's so rude. Is it something personal against us?
Probably because we have no idea who she is or why she does what she does.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's got a good business model, but the show's terrible. It's absolutely awful, and I hate the fact, of course, that it's our lead-in, because we lose all our lead-in, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
let's
go back to what we were talking about. Making money, right?
We are. We talked about what's going on in the stock market. We talked about how we make money with covered calls. You made a comment on Thursday that the real estate market is coming down.
It's slowing down,
and
absolutely.
It's
absolutely.
amazing. it seems like it's leveling. The graph is leveling very, very, very slowly.
So we're going back to a buyer's market.
Yeah, but it takes longer than we believed, which is what you said. And to me, it seems like
Actually, I'm surprised it's not already.
I know.
It took a little bit longer than I thought, but we're there. I mean, we're if you would just say what side of the fence we're on the buyer's market side, but we're not. We're not like fully there. Like people giving stuff away.
There's still not enough inventory.
There's negotiation now. There's no negotiation. Houses are still flying off the shelves if they're priced right. We had.
So I have a house under contract that I got under contract yesterday.
I know you have a house that you bought.
It is under contract?
It's under contract as of yesterday. It's under
Yeah,
contract.
you're buying a house. That's right.
Yeah, I'm buying a house. It's out in Philly.
So tell us about the house you're buying.
It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath out in West Philly. It's move-in ready. The only thing, I went there the other day just to take a look at it. Everything looks great. The only thing, there's 2 things I have to do. One is I have to replace a window because it looks like the window was broken, but he put a really nice, very, very sturdy screen door. So the window has to be replaced. It's on the little porch, so I have to replace that window. And there's no knobs on any of the kitchen cabinets, which makes me crazy. So
it's a common thing. It's so funny. Like people don't realize that they have to put knobs on kitchen cabinets.
Yeah, there's no knobs on the kitchen cabinet.
It's the doors with the grid that you put your hand.
You have to really to get it open.
Even in my house, in my office, you see the guy who did the cabinets in my office, like before I owned the house.
Yeah.
He didn't put any knobs on. You can't open the door. You gotta wiggle your fingers in to open the door.
In the shaker idea, what they do from the inside of the door, they put like a groove for your fingers.
Yeah, no, this doesn't have it. Yeah, this doesn't have it. So I need to put and in the place in Delaware too, I need to buy knobs. But I mean, when I went over, there's 3 things I need to do there. So it really is move-in ready. The only thing I need to do is replace that window. And it's not terrible because there is a very sturdy screen door, and it's not like anybody can go in or see it or anything and even know that it's there. I need to put knobs on the cabinets because that just makes me crazy.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sure.
Yeah, and then it needs a washer and dryer because there's no washer and dryer there.
No.
So you don't need a washer.
I don't need a washer and dryer. I like to provide a washer and dryer.
So here's the thing too. When are you closing? A month from now?
A month from now.
All right. I want you to have in the contract permission to show it to tenants.
Okay, so I already signed it.
Well, I'm sure that since you know the person who's selling it to you, they'll probably give you permission anyway.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that he would.
But you should always do that in a contract. If you're closing, always give permission to show it to prospective tenants.
Okay.
This way, you could have it rented literally the day you buy it.
Right. The only thing that concerned me about that is because this is Philly, I need to get the licenses for it.
Yeah,
so
sure.
if I don't have those licenses in place,
they don't have to move in. But you could have it show it and say, okay, we're gonna have everything ready to go.
Okay.
That's all. But you can still show it.
Yeah.
You're right. They can't move in, but you can still show it. Yeah. Cool.
So
congratulations.
Yay. So now I'm, I put a post up on Facebook. I don't know if you saw that.
You're killing me,
How am I killing you?
Because you are giving, you want to give washer and dryer.
Yes.
But for some reason you have problem with giving a hood with a microwave over the stove.
I don't have a problem with it. I didn't originally plan on doing it, and you kind of said,
Why?
Dad, you're doing it. And I'm like, okay.
Of course you're doing it. It's a basic.
All right. Well, I wish if I knew that beforehand, I would have gotten the electrician to put the electric in because with all the extras that I had this guy do and moving stuff around, it's cost me like an extra $1,500 at that place.
To what? To add another outlet?
No, but remember how we moved this here, we moved the wall here, like all the changes that we made, we consistently made changes in Delaware.
Yeah.
And it's cost me an extra $1,500. And if I would have been able to tell him this is what we're doing the first time out, I wouldn't have had to. So, and now I'm having him come back to put in another outlet.
That's okay. You want to know how dumb we are?
What?
We just built the whole office next door, and we forgot to run internet cables.
Yeah, outlets.
So now we've got a guy running internet cables. That's going to cost us extra money for that because we had the walls open. We could have run them for free. Okay. Now we have to drill holes in the walls and drill holes in the studs and into the floor, into the basement because we forgot to run internet cables. Do you believe how funny is that?
That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Just you don't have to give washer and dryer. Give the kitchen the proper way. Give them a nice fridge, nice stove, a hood, or a microwave with a hood if you have enough space. Because if not, the microwave, they buy them.
It takes up the space. And
they take the counter, or they buy them the stupid cart. People like to have the microwave. It became standard.
Okay.
I believe it became standard. So always
That's fine. So I'll order it.
Do the microwave.
It's fine. I'll order it. It's not a big deal. It's just that I'm telling you, all these little extras.
Yeah, she went a little over budget.
Yeah, I went a lot over budget.
I know.
And it all started with that moron who took out all the heating and the plumbing. And I'm like,
I remember that day.
you know, I mean, that mistake cost me $30,000.
Yeah.
That was a $30,000 mistake.
We
Yeah.
talked about that, and you are not 100% correct, because when we run the comps, we figure out that many of your comps for rent have AC.
I understand
And you
that,
didn't
Omri.
have AC.
I
So
understand
it all
that.
depends on how you want to how you want to market it. If you want to get the top rent, and you should, and that's what you want, because that's the game you want to play there. You want
I
to sell
understand
it.
that, Omri, but I allotted X amount to do the rehab.
I got you.
And now I'm double that, and there's still a couple things left I have to finish up.
I
So,
got you.
so even if I'm able to rent it for another $100 more, $100 or even $200 a month.
By
it's
the
gonna-
way, there's a whole audience listening.
yeah.
I just, you guys are having a private conversation.
We're not having a private discussion. We're talking about my property in Delaware.
I know, but you're going into a private discussion, which is okay. I just wanted to let you know that, there's other people
If
listening.
you are Alex and you want to comment about what's going on in the studio, please give us a call at 855-939-1137.
He's never going to live that down, is he?
That's
great.
855-939-1137.
All right, so basically, the long and short of it is Debbie's got quite a few properties now, which is awesome.
Awesome.
And the property she's buying in Philadelphia, which is a great one, the one in Delaware, she went over budget. Things happen. Look, it's going to happen. You're going to go over budget. Those things happen. Don't worry about it. You'll resolve it. and
No, I
you'll
understand,
come
but
back.
I'm. It's a little frustrating because
Right.
like the plumbing cost a lot more than what it was supposed to. The electric cost a lot more than what it was
Yeah,
supposed
sure.
to, and the HVAC was just like I said, it was a $30,000 mistake that he left me with.
I haven't done big renovation for over 3 years now. No, maybe 2 years now. And I want to tell you something that I learned, that I figure out. We are at a point, we reached a point that it's extremely harder to do it than the way it was because of permits, regulation, everything that got changed,
Welcome to a Democrat state.
and that's what's going on.
Hi,
And
hold
the
on a second.
prices
Yeah.
of everything have
Real quick.
really gone through the roof.
Give the phone number.
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137.
So if you want to call about maybe a recent project, or you want to talk about more,
Real
have Debbie
estate,
tell
yeah.
you more details on this project, do that. Also, of course, you get free tickets to the Money Hacks event this Saturday. All-day event. Going to be a great event. We're going to be teaching you all kinds of great things about money and how to make money, how to buy properties with no money out of your pocket. Which, by the way, Deb, you bought this property with no money out of your pocket, right?
Right. So I'm currently in the process of looking for that cash, but yeah,
Pretty
I'm
nice.
buying it without.
Yeah,
I
pretty
need
nice.
money out of my pocket. Yeah.
And
So-
also Delaware, also without money out of your pocket.
Also Delaware without money
Yeah,
out of my
right.
pocket.
yeah. So,
So that's important too.
yeah.
That's just great to know that, even though she's over budget, yes, she's borrowing the money, there's no doubt, but at the same time, it's not her money, so it's really nice. Her money is going to work in covered costs, and somebody else's money that's being lent to Debbie is going to work for her investment properties. It's just a great way to live because you now have other people's money making you money. All right, where are we? What other cool stuff do we want to talk about? Everybody got so quiet.
No, not quite at all. How do you feel after your visit at the mobile home park?
Oh, that's right.
We
So we went to the
visited
mobile
the
home
mobile
park this
home
week,
park
right?
last week.
I'll tell you. So
This week, yeah.
Yeah, we went on Monday or Tuesday. We went on Tuesday to the mobile home park. We went to visit. We visited about every 6 to 8 weeks, just
Yes.
because we need to. And we just we have a crew down there doing their stuff. And this time when we pulled in, the park looked beautiful. It was the nicest I'd ever seen it. So I was really excited about it. The units up front that looked like garbage for a year, and it wasn't our fault. It was our fault, but it wasn't. It was some difficult circumstances where we bought the homes. And
week
they were supposed
before.
to be the week before the hurricane. They were supposed to be renovated,
Sure, yeah.
and all the money that was supposed to go to renovation went to repairing all the rest of the park, and also the manpower. Like even we had the money, but even the manpower had to go to other things, like taking down some trees, fixing one of the homes where somebody was living, where a tree went through it. So we had to fix all that. And then by the time we got to it, it took about 6 months before we got back to the other homes. And now they look absolutely beautiful. One of them still needs to be renovated, but it looks absolutely beautiful when we drove down there. The tenants are they're now picking up their garbage, which is nice because we had a conversation with the tenants about it.
We have a very good employee there right now.
Exactly.
That we looked for a sheriff. More than an employee, we looked for a sheriff, to somebody that will care. And I'm happy to say that we found him. We found him, the guy that walk around the park, and when he see a cigarette butt on the floor, he pick it up.
Even if it's his.
Especially if it's his. so that's awesome. That's awesome. It talks about gardening and science and talking to tenants and creating lists of filters and all those things, and it's just great. It's just great when you have employees that you can trust. Not easy.
So things are going very well with that now. Mm-hmm. Finally, I'm finally I knew they would always go well, but I'm just finally glad that we're there.
I know
because I know you and I had some heated arguments over the park because of the way it was going at first. It looked terrible, but it's always the storm before the calm,
mm-hmm.
right?
It is,
and that's where we were. We were the storm
the calm
before the calm.
You mean the calm?
I know. I said it that way on purpose.
Okay.
Because that's what it was. It was the storm before the calm.
All right.
It was a mess, and now it's really nice. It's like upstairs, right?
Omri's twisted up in a pretzel over
here. Are you crossing your legs because you don't want
that?
He's in a pretzel. He's twisted in a pretzel.
Maybe she's just interested.
I don't know. I'm not going there.
Are we going back here again?
I think I'm good. I'm not going
there. I'm not going there. So
the park looks great. We're starting to make a little money on it again.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We have a couple of units empty.
We will. We are very excited, I believe, to close on the second park.
Yep.
On the second section.
Yep.
That will be days, basically, weeks, days.
Yeah, exactly.
And hopefully it will happen. And then we will have all the strip all the way to the water. And
yeah, we're gonna own a full street.
We will own a street.
We'll own a full street in this town, which is pretty neat.
I know.
That's pretty. It's pretty nice.
It's bizarre.
It's 8.5 acres total.
No, I think I don't remember. I need to see the map again.
I think it's like 8 acres. I really do. I think it's 8 acres from the front of the street to the water.
What I was thinking, when we bought the first half, the first park, which there are two different parcels, how much effort was done to move the lines between the two
I know.
parks.
That's hysterical. I know.
Now, exactly.
So what he's talking about is when we bought it, so that the same person owned both parks.
Correct.
And we only bought one. We bought the one in the front. And she wanted to move the boundary line to a certain point because she had a fence that was put on across both parks. So and it wasn't that much. It really didn't matter to us because it didn't affect anything. But she wanted to move the boundary line to where this fence was. So we had to go through a survey and we had to go through blah 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 all kinds of stuff to move this line. And then she ends up selling us the other park a year later. So it's kind of funny when you think about how much we had to go through to do nothing. But that's okay, because now at least if we sell it, we have a boundary line that we could sell it if we decided we want to sell one park or the other. But we probably won't sell it.
I don't think so.
I think that if the future has $1 million to $2 million homes on that spot.
I believe
on
so
the water.
Too. I believe so too. Yeah, and listen, I was there in December with my family, and I had a blast.
Yeah, it sounds good.
I was annoyed with many things in the park, but I had a blast. It was so good.
Right.
You can barbecue. We have an outdoor area for people to use. We have fishing docks. We have lifts for boats. Yeah. It's a great little property.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
And I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, we have a house there right now that we're deciding whether we're going to rent or we're going to keep for our own sake.
Correct.
When we go visit it, and we want to stay in that house because we have a lot of history in that house. we used to stay up all night watching TV because we'd fly in, we'd go around the park, get all upset about everything that was going on, and we had to wind down.
Correct.
And then we'd order fish sticks, right? We get fish sticks from Publix.
Yeah, for Publix.
And make
and
fish
put them
sticks.
in the oven.
And put them in the oven, right? Exactly. I know it's weird, but it's just like a weird,
It is. It's not weird. Listen, guys have memories together, exactly like girls, just better. Guys have memories together.
Yeah, we have a bromance every time we go.
Exactly, bromance.
Right. And don't worry, we do sleep in separate rooms.
We do.
Hey, whatever
In
works
case
for
you're
you.
thinking.
We do.
Whatever works for you.
Yeah, and if you're watching us online right now, you see that for this part, Larry had to wear his special hat.
I have my hat.
Yeah.
I have my Valentine's Day hat. My Valentine's Day hat, which says,
I love my hot wife.
I love my hot wife. Exactly.
Yeah.
And my wife is pretty hot.
No doubt.
You know, I tell you what, for a great grandmother, damn.
Linda, if you are listening, please call 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137.
Yes, I'll be sleeping with a great grandmother tonight for Valentine's Day.
I am very happy for both of you. I'm not sure I needed this information.
Which part? That she's a great grandmother, or that I'll be sleeping with her?
The sleeping with her. I knew about the
I got a funny
great-grandmother.
feeling that you'll be sleeping with your wife tonight too.
It could be. I'm not sure she's listening right now, and maybe you put a lot of pressure on the situation. Are you going to sleep with your husband tonight?
Are you going to close your legs later when you go home?
I hope not. I really, really hope not. So, are you going to sleep with your husband tonight, Debbie?
I'm sure there's a possibility. We do sleep in the same bed, so you know.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
That
good.
definitely increases the odds.
Yeah, it does increase the
it
odds.
does, except for one problem.
Yes.
You have a dog.
You have a dog.
My dog sleeps between us.
Listen, I have the same problem.
It's with kids.
He's 5 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly, and she's 9.
Right.
And I tell you what happened. We wake up in the morning, and this morning is a very good example. They are in our bed. I am on his bed, and my wife is in my daughter's bed.
It's funny.
I kid you not.
I tried to sleep in the dog's bed.
No, you can't. Yeah.
But it just didn't work.
You know, Ozzy, my little one, when we went to Kathy's aunt, our aunt, he would go, if he would be tired, he would go to the dog bed, and I have pictures.
Oh, really?
That's where he liked to sleep.
Oh, that's hysterical.
In the dog bed.
That's hysterical.
When he was young.
Wow.
So it is hysterical.
Wow. Awesome.
I know.
Awesome. All
So
right.
where are you going tonight?
I'm going to my favorite restaurant.
Okay.
Which is?
Capital Grill.
Capital Grill.
Where do you go tonight?
So I will be in Capital Grill in Newtown. I'll be wearing my hat.
Good.
You know?
Okay.
If I don't, I'm curious to see if my wife will be embarrassed or excited if I wear this hat.
Knowing your wife,
she'll be embarrassed.
She will be embarrassed.
Yeah, knowing your wife, she'll be
I
embarrassed.
got you, but I truly believe that part of who you are, and even if you changed, part of your character and who you are is why she married you.
I just want to walk in with it. I mean, I don't want to wear it during dinner, but I just want to walk in with it.
Exactly.
You know, I just think it would be, you know, like you know what happened? I'll make all the other wives jealous.
Agreed.
Right? If I walk in with this hat and I walk in to be seated, all the other wives will be, oh, look at that guy. He loves his hot wife.
Will she follow you?
No.
Will she?
I would not be jealous if you walked in with your wife and I was sitting next to my husband. No.
Why? It's funky.
No.
What the woman wants in every dating site? What's the first thing she wants?
Dating site?
Yeah,
I don't know. I've never been on a dating site.
Okay, what the?
No,
I'm not sure. Where are you going with this?
It's always before everything smart. It's always sense of humor. Every woman wants a guy with sense of humor.
No, there's a limit to that.
There's a limit to that?
Yeah, I mean, so that's not the first thing on my list.
Okay.
That's not the first thing on my list. You know, I want somebody who makes me feel safe. So, you know, that's
all I do is look at the pictures.
I've never been on a dating site because when I was dating my husband,
There were no dating sites.
There were no dating sites. So
it doesn't matter, but every woman.
No, it does matter because I don't have any.
You can't speak from experience.
I can't speak
It doesn't
from
matter.
experience.
The dating site is not the point. The point is every woman is looking for a guy with sense of humor that will make her laugh. Not in bed, in normal life, will make her laugh.
Sure, sense of humor, but it's not always the number one thing. It's not like you need to have this and everything else is all right. It's like it's a multitude. You have to this and this and this and this.
The women love my sense of humor until about 3 or 4 years into marriage.
Okay. Yeah, then it's not funny anymore.
And it's not funny anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Right. You know, because you know why, right?
I got you, but this marriage is longer.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm surviving.
You're good.
You know, I'm surviving.
You're good.
Yeah.
What do you want? 8 years now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and no sign of divorce yet.
Good. Good. Are we still? What's going on here today?
Oh my goodness.
I know.
So
okay.
where do you
So I
go?
was hoping she was listening, knowing I was wearing the hat, but now I'm hoping she wasn't listening. Right?
Exactly. So it will be a surprise.
Right, because now I'll come home and she'll say, "What's wrong with you?"
No.
Yeah.
So, well, in the 10th time, Debbie, where do you go tonight?
I'm actually having some friends over for dinner. We're going to have dinner at my house tonight.
I actually think we have a caller.
We do?
Yeah, I think Chris, New Jersey's calling.
Okay.
What's
Hey,
going on,
Chris,
Chris?
how
You
are
got like
you?
2 minutes.
Hey guys, how you doing?
You got like 2 minutes, man. Don't even ask.
How you been?
All right, what's going on?
Okay, real quick. Do you have an extra ticket? I'd appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I just didn't have time to buy one. Had some issues with Lisa health-wise. She's good again, so I'll be back up to school this week.
Awesome, man. We'll get you a ticket. Just like leave your information with Glenn, so we can make sure we give you a ticket. So, but what's going on? Anything else?
No, everything else has been pretty good, steady. You know, hey, the winter's breaking. You know what I mean? So good things happen.
Yeah, this
in
winter's
the
been
spring.
rough. Cool.
Yeah,
Well,
it absolutely has. But
looking forward
I
to seeing you on
appreciate
Saturday.
it, and the school is awesome. Oh, absolutely. I haven't missed one yet.
Excellent,
Okay.
man.
Awesome. We'll see you soon.
Excellent, man. All right, so Deb, just give it to
All right,
give the
great.
info to Glenn, and we'll make sure we get you
Stay
tickets.
on the line, don't hang up.
All right, man.
I have a question for you, and
Yeah.
maybe it's more for you. I don't know.
You got a
When
minute.
when you do weeklies, okay?
Yeah.
Do you take the money in the end of the week?
So that's
Yes.
that's what she does.
I
so
do.
what we will probably do in the fund is we'll probably hold it in a holding account for a month.
Okay. That's
Excuse me, because it gets expensive to move the money, you know?
exactly. That's the only thing I want to ask.
Yeah, but you can do it. Sure.
Yeah, you can. Okay. I got you.
Absolutely you can. So why not, right? All right, so you know what's going to happen? We have another show coming up right
Yes.
after this one, and we only have a half an hour show.
Mhm.
So what we're going to do, I think, let's have a little bit of fun in a half an hour show, although I think we
Please.
had a whole lot of fun, didn't we, this time?
Please.
Why don't we even do this? And why don't we do this? Well, I'm going to end the show in a second, but why don't we have it so
No.
no? Why don't we do like a Valentine's show? Everybody talk about what they're going to be doing have people call in and what they're going to be doing for Valentine's,
Let's
or
do
their
that.
best or worst Valentine's,
Sure.
their best or worst Valentine Day thing, something like that. You know.
Let's do that.
And let's see, maybe we could do that. So if you guys are going to get ready for the next show, the phone number is
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137.
So call with your Valentine's stories, either
Yes.
what you're going to do tonight, or if you're going to, if you had a really bad Valentine's date one time, or a really great Valentine's date, just like make us laugh or make us go, ah, you know what I mean?
Correct.
All right,
And that-
anyway, I want to thank everybody else for listening. We're going to end this show right now. Go to investorschooling.com. You can take a free class this week. It's investorschooling.com. You can take a free class this Thursday. Of course, I want to thank Dr. Deb and Omri for being here, and all the listeners for listening, and all the people online. You guys know online, we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on, I don't know, LinkedIn and Twitter and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, go to investorschooling.com. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. You'll tell us about your Valentine's stories.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling. All opinions or statements expressed on the program
You're clear.
or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WOGL HD3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza Premium Automobile Studios, powering your drive with 10 brands and 20 locations.
Larry, give me a second, okay?
Sure.
Tune in tonight starting at 7 p.m. for the Bob Pantano Saturday Night Dance Party, live from Adelphia in Deptford. The Bob Pantano Saturday Night Dance Party is broadcast exclusively on 98.1 HD2 and Bob Pantano Dance Party Radio on the Odyssey app. Sponsored by Sherry's Ticket Town of Garnet Valley.
Edelman's Coins, Philadelphia's local bullion dealer. Edelman'sCoins.com. For a complete list of Talk Radio 1210 WPHT's contest rules, go to 1210WPHT.com/rules.
At Citizens, we help make sense of your money and all your money questions.
Should I pay down my debt or start an emergency fund?
Is now the right time to start saving?
How can I move my financial goalposts even an inch?
Can money actually buy happiness?
What's it take to live like a royal in Queen Village?
Whatever money questions you have, Citizens has the answers. Make sense of your money at citizensbank.com/made ready. Member FDIC.
What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Costos, and watching sports isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And my show is not a job, it's a passion. From the NFL playoffs to the NBA and everything in between, celebrate sports with me every day on You Better You Bet from 9 a.m. to noon Eastern. Download the Odyssey app now and listen to Westwood One Sports from anywhere. It's You Better You Bet with me, Nick Costos, live and interactive Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to noon Eastern, presented by BetMGM.
I'm trying to get his information. I think they were having some problems with the phone, so I'm still trying to get his info. I'll get you into the show, and then I'll get back to that.
Okay.
So you're gonna have. I'm gonna give you your outro music at. I'm gonna give you your outro music at 28:30. We'll be out by 29. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah, out by 29. Okay, we got it. Okay.
ethos.com/radio.
I'll send you another message.
Okay, you got it.
Okay. All right, so we got standby for intro.
Prevent Medicare scams.
If you get a phone call, do not talk to the person.
Never, ever.
Here we go.
Medicare statement monthly. Call 732-777-1940.
Debbie, you pay Chino
This program is
for the
paid for by
trash?
Investor Schooling. All opinions or statements
I have
expressed
plenty
on the
of
program
food.
are solely those of Investor Schooling or their guests and do not reflect the opinions of WPHT or Odyssey.
WPHT, WPHT HD, WOGL HD3 Philadelphia. From the Piazza Auto Group Studios, experience the power of one with 8 brands and 25 locations. Always live.
You are live.
Larry Steinhouse Show.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a very special Valentine edition of the Larry Steinhouse Show.
Yes.
We normally talk about money, investing, real estate, building wealth, but today we're going to add a little love to the mix.
Can I interrupt you? I'm sorry. Now
Can you actually ask permission?
This is Valentine, and Glenn started it all wrong. When you do the music, you need to say.
We need either a sexy music or a.
So first of all, we need a better music,
right? Or a either sexy or like I don't know, jazzy. What do you think? What do you got? What do you got, Glenn? What do you got, Glenn?
Give us something better, please, for the Valentine show, and also when
I'm talking. I'm getting info.
He's getting info. He's busy.
Exactly, and don't tell us we are live. Tell us we are hot. It's so much better. Especially in Valentine.
What are you doing tonight, Omri?
Wait, hold on. Let me finish the intro.
Yes, do the intro.
Let me give instructions to the audience, okay? All right. I'm Larry Steinhouse. I'm joined by the full crew, Dr. Deb Anderson, bringing in the wisdom and perspective, and of course, Omri Morad, who may or may not have remembered to buy flowers for his wife. All right. Today, we're going to dive into stock options real estate, but we're not really, are we? But nothing says I love you like a properly diversified portfolio. Oh, ChatGPT is getting fun with me. But we're also going to open the phones for something special. We want you to call in with your Valentine's story. Tell us how you met. Tell us about your first date. Tell us about your romantic win or even the hilarious disaster. Did you meet through real estate, at work, online, at one of our classes? We actually have a couple of men at one of our classes. Did you fall in love over a stock tip? Oh boy, ChatGPT is really stretching it now. Anyway, but if you've got a great love story or even a cautionary tale, we want to hear about it. And yes, we'll still break down what's happening with the economy, politics, and financial markets if you want to do that. All right, but don't forget, relationships are most important, but so is retirement. We're broadcasting from the Investor Schooling headquarters. We're here to help people build wealth, create financial freedom. Don't forget to RSVP for a free Thursday night class this week at investorschooling.com and take your date, right? All right, I want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors so we don't forget them. Marketing agency near you. You can grab a free consultation on websites and website development at yourfreeplan.com. PB Adjusting, they will help homeowners get more money from insurance claims at pbadjusting.com. The Sultan Income Fund, invest with the Sultan and collect like a king. And of course, the Joe Keller team at Cross Country Mortgage, the only team I trust to get mortgages, especially for loans over $2 million. You can call Joe directly at 215-817-9084. All right, if you're celebrating love, investing in love, or just trying to survive Valentine's Day, call in at
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137.
And of course, you can share your story, right?
Yes, please do. Everybody fall in love in a property, right? Inside the property.
Yes, eventually. They could have fell in love in a park.
Exactly. That's 855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. So they can fall in love with the park, but they can't continue in the park because it's illegal. They
well,
need to find.
they could still do it. They just can't get caught.
Okay, that's
Right?
fine. We, by the way, we are not giving any advice, financial or sexual. So call us,
We're not?
855-939.
Wait, that's all we ever do.
I don't know. I just don't want to be in a position that everybody will get arrested because they will go and do their nasty thing in the state park.
Oh, I see what you're trying to say.
And
You
then-
guys have never, been outside.
You never did that?
You never did that?
I
did
don't
on the beach twice.
like that.
Okay.
I don't like that, and I also don't like that in the water.
Okay.
And
You don't like it in the water?
No.
Things shrivel up, don't they?
No, it's I can't perform because of the heat. Maybe it's the Israeli flare. I don't know. I can't perform because of the heat. It's too hot.
Okay. All right.
We need to install a coolant
So
system.
we will be continuing this show. We have
Yes.
a half-hour show today because we have the game coming on. So we have a short show today.
Yes.
So we'll continue with love, money, and a little chaos. All right.
Sure.
So let's get started. The phone number one more time.
855-939-1137. 855-939-1137. And we have a treat for you. If you will call us, you will get free ticket, one or two.
Whatever they want.
We
One
will
or
give
two.
you
Whatever
a
they're going to use.
free ticket to the next Money Hack event that is going to take place here at the headquarters of Investor Schooling this coming Saturday. 855-939-1137.
All right, and we want to hear your story. We want to hear your Valentine's story. We want to hear your
Yes.
dating story. We want to hear your romantic story. We want to hear your complete disaster of a date story. Those are so much fun. Okay.
Yes, let's do
so
that.
why don't we start with you, though, Omri?
What?
What was your best date?
I need to see if my wife is listening. I don't know.
She's not listening.
She's not listening?
She's not
I
listening.
know. My best date? Oh, I think my best date... I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. I really don't know. What is yours? I will think about it for a second.
No. I'm waiting to hear yours.
I don't know. I need to think about it for a second because maybe I'm old and I don't remember from early age what it was. There was one time I think it was when me and my wife we just met, that the second date was we drove 4 hours for a getaway vacation.
On your second date?
I think on the second date or something like that.
Wow.
And
Okay, you move fast.
She had a weekend off from work, and we just drove. Israel is not that big. We drove 4 hours and we stayed there, and it was very, very cool. And she remind me that all the time, and I remind her that all the time.
Okay.
And I think that's the thing. The thing.
The things.
But it was great.
That's great. Awesome.
What was yours?
So I'll tell you a funny story. So I don't know if it's a story, but so when I met my wife, my current wife, right, we met our match, right? So this is really, really funny. So I'm a marketer. I love to market. I love to figure out, how to game systems, right? So on Match.com, I'm like, you know what? I don't feel like sitting there and responding to every single one of these things. So I'm going to write a general response that fits everyone. And I wrote a 3-paragraph response that was so good that most people couldn't tell that it wasn't just cut and paste. So I would do this, and I would send out 50 or 60 of them at a time, and to see, I was basically fishing and see what I would catch, right? So the weird part was, one day I get a wink. It was like they call it a wink, where somebody says, they like you, kind of thing, right? From this woman with curly hair, and I looked to see the chat history to see if I had sent her my thing, and I didn't.
The auto message.
Right. So I didn't send it to her, right? So I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because usually it's usually somebody going, hey, I'm not interested, or hey, really nice, let's get together, or it's this is canned, And the funny part was every once in a while people knew each other. And they would say that, I got the same one. Like, that was always fun. So I would get an email, you send this to everybody. But most of the time, it wouldn't be. So, but I got a wink from her and from this woman, and she's curly hair. And I'm like, all right, let me check this out. We start to convert back and forth. We start talking on the phone. We have a good time on the phone. And we go to meet. And I see her pull in her car. I'm at the bar where I'm waiting for her. I see her pull in the car, and I just go up to her. And I walk right up to her. I walk right up to the window, and I give her a kiss. And that was it. We had a great date until, so I don't know, something happened. and I don't want to talk about what happened, but something happened. Yeah, something happened where, like, where it just flipped. So, and this was Linda, by the way, if you haven't figured it out already.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, sure.
And it flipped. All right, that was the end of that. But for some reason, I was like, I think I'm supposed to keep talking to this woman. So I decided that we're going to I was supposed to go to a charity event 2 or 3 weeks later. I was supposed to go to this charity event. Now, here's the funny part, right? I had money, right? I had money. I had means, but I had just gotten divorced, or I was in the middle of towards the end of my last divorce, and I'm living in an apartment in Lansdale that literally half the apartment was Section 8, the apartment complex. I just moved there because it was cheap rent, and I could move there real quick. They had an opening, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't even care. I didn't care where I was going to live. I mean, the funny part was my house, the entire apartment, square footage-wise, was the size of my previous bathroom.
Yeah.
My master bathroom, my previous house, right? So I'm living there. It's like, and I'm telling, the conversation comes, I didn't say I was rich, but, that I had some money, had some means. And she, she saw my place, and she was like, she didn't really care, by the way, which was really cool too. But at the same time, it was kind of like, I'm thinking this whole time that maybe she doesn't believe me, right? But either way, it doesn't matter. It happened, right? And, I kept reaching out, and I finally, and I remember a couple of things she said. She said she likes Mustangs, yellow's her favorite color. And I reached out a couple of times, and she either ignored me or kind of like, flipped me off and said, blah, blah, blah. So I sent her a card. I get one of these Mustangs that were in that, the car Mustang, like the little box car, little model Mustang, right?
Yeah.
And I put a note in it, and I apologized for whatever the bad date was. And I said, hey, listen, why don't we get together again? So I sent her that, and she called me up. She was all excited, and then we went on another date. And then we went to this charity event, and sure enough, she had a great time. And then while we were there, they have the bags, and like we do at our charity. So we have our charity coming up. They have those charities, right, where, you put the tickets in
the raffles.
Yeah,
yeah, right. And we won a put-together dinner, like a put-together pasta dinner. So we won this thing, or I won this thing, I guess, whatever. And anyway, then she came over a couple of weeks later, and we made dinner out of this thing. So that was kind of the cool thing. That was kind of like the way we met, and kind of the way, the way it turned out, and then how we ended up getting married later. How's that?
Nice.
Is that romantic?
It is.
So you guys, now there's something you guys never knew about me.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
All right. So now.
And then you got married.
Now, somebody going to call in and tell me something else?
I hope they will.
The phone number is?
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. Call us with any of your stories about Valentine, how you met, how your marriage went, how you got divorced, your best date, whatever you want. 855-939-1137.
So Debbie, you're lucky because Andrew just called in, so I don't have to. I was going to ask you yours, so we're going to talk to Andrew. What's up, Andrew? You there?
What's going on? Can you guys hear me okay?
I can hear you, man. Tell me about it.
Oh, my goodness, yeah. I was probably like 16, 17. I was, my friend was like, hey, man, you should go talk to this girl. And I was like, I was a shy kid then. So he was telling me, hey, man, here's what's going to happen. You're going to go on 3 dates with this girl. And I was like, 3 dates, okay. So I ended up talking to her. I go through, I lock in the first date at a Panera Bread. And I picked her up, we met up, and everything was great. And then afterwards, I am actually driving home to take her home, and somebody backs into me in my first accident of like my life. And we had to wait for the police to come, probably waited like an hour and a half. And I'm like telling this girl, I'm like, hey, you gotta, like, hey, I can call in. I don't even think Uber was around, but like, hey, do you know anyone that can pick you up? And everyone was at work. And she actually stayed with me. Like the full police report came and everything. But that was probably like the worst date. And then, but I ended up, she ended up wanting to like see me again and stuff like that. And that was like probably like my first girlfriend at the time. But things, it did work out. Went on 3 dates and, sealed the deal for the viewers. But that's that was like the first
Usually,
one.
it's such a guy thing to say.
I was gonna say, but usually that also means that you get married. You know, if you wait 3 dates and you seal the deal, it means you're getting married.
No.
Debbie's like, no.
He told me that.
No.
I remember I called him that night. I said, "Dude, are you a wizard or something?" Like that was
that's pretty
funny. That was the first ever prophecy I ever received. But that's all. Cool. I just wanted to say it.
So your relationship ended in a car accident, basically, huh?
No, because they keep dating after.
He dated a couple times.
It went off a good note. She actually called it off, but
Oh, okay.
Just to show you, it could start bad, but it's how you finish.
It's great. You know what? It's
the word
as long as you finish last. As long as you
finish
finish last, Andrew, it's okay.
I think it's a great first date because what basically happened is you start hard. Not everything is what?
Nothing. He's talking about finishing last. As long as you finish last, and you're starting hard. Like, what is wrong with you?
It's not all gooey and lovey.
Man, I'm watching the show. I thought we were talking about finances and Bitcoin, and we're talking about this. So I figured I called. I was like, I'm tired of talking about finance.
There we go.
Listen, we used to Debbie keeping us online in this
That's
subject
what we're doing.
for
It's
some
a
reason.
It's a Valentine edition because we had a half hour. We had a half-hour show, so we're doing a Valentine edition. But we thank you, man. Thanks for calling. Give the number out again so somebody else can give a great story.
855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. Call and share with us your Halloween stories, your dating. Not Halloween, I'm sorry. Valentine stories, your dating stories.
Some of them are the same.
If you had your first date in Halloween, come and give call and give us a call. Give us the story. 855-939-1137.
All
right. Now Debbie, now she can get away with it.
So Debbie, tell us about your most romantic date.
So there was a date that I had. So it was so Phil and I were dating. So he my husband and I were dating. So he was from down the shore and I was from up North Jersey. Well, no, I was in from this area, actually, not so far away from here. And I remember we only got to see each other here and there because it was kind of long distance, right? Because he's like an hour and a half down south and I'm up this way. And I remember, I don't remember if it was for the weekend or something, but we went down. And you know how the bars are open till 2 in.the.morning? So I don't know if it was 3 in.the.morning or 2 a.m. But you know how you have that night that you just don't want to end because the night is just going so well.
Yeah.
And the night was just going great. And it was just a really nice night. And we were at a bar and it was just kind of funny because the way we met, like when I met my husband, he was dating like 5 other girls. He was dating a bunch of girls. And I came in with, when we met, I was wearing sandals, a pair of shorts, and a tank top. Like I wasn't out to meet anybody. I was just out to have fun.
You weren't on the prowl, huh?
Yeah, I just wasn't. That's just not who I am, right? I don't get dressed to do that stuff. So it's just so I was just out having fun. My girlfriends were very, dressed to the nines, and we met, and like I said, we just kind of started dating, but we got kind of past that point, and I wanted him to tell me that he loved me. But it was more like a joke. It was like we were just laughing back and forth.
How long were you dating now?
Maybe 2 months, okay. 2 months, something like that. But it was more like a joke. It wasn't really because I knew he was dating a lot of women, and so it was just kind of like, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so we're at this bar, and it was just such a great night. Like it was just such a great night, and I just didn't want it to end. And then, of course, the lights go on, and I'm like, at the end of the night, the lights go on. I'm like, our night's over, and it kind of blew that it was over. But he finally tells me he loves me, and I'm like, you're drinking too much. I'm like, you're drunk, you don't mean anything. And the look on his face was just funny. Like, wait a minute, what? You know what I mean? Because it was like, 2 hours. I'm like, just tell me. You already know you do. Just kind of tell me, because he just didn't want to admit it, and it was just kind of funny. And it was just the look on his face was just great. And then, we moved in together a couple months later. So,
Cool. All right. Anybody else got one? Come on. Somebody got to have one in the audience, right?
They should. 855-939-1137. That's 855-939-1137. I got stuck in the in a sand pit I had a VW Touareg back then, and it was with a date, and that was to me maybe the way to show off, to go with a fancy off-roader and to do an off-road trip in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And we got stuck in the middle of the night. It was very close to the beach, and it wasn't fun. But I mean, we made a laugh out of it, and in the morning, a friend came to drag me out.
Mm.
There's like he's leaving a whole lot out.
Yeah,
of
there's
story,
a lot
isn't he?
being left out there.
It's funny. It's like he started telling the story. Like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't tell this
because
story.
I didn't remember the whole
You
stories.
remember the whole thing.
No, I don't.
You remember the best parts of that story.
No,
Yes.
there weren't best parts.
You remember taking sand out of your underwear that night. I get it.
I told you I can't perform outside. I need the inside.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
That's part of that.
Maybe that's where it came from.
Maybe
that was the first night that he tried to perform outside. It didn't work.
It didn't work.
Huh?
Exactly.
Have you ever caught somebody else doing it outside?
Yes.
You ever been in that situation?
I did.
I have not.
I did. I did on the beach.
I guess you have, Glenn, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I came up to a car one time and got a little surprised. And the guy was just giving me the thumbs up, and the woman was mortified.
I'll bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll bet. So what's your romantic story, Glenn?
That was it. That was my romantic story. That time I came across a car and two people were going at it. That was.
What was closest to the window?
No, I'm kidding.
I know, but what was closest to the window? Because if you're saying it was your best night,
Well, let's just be discreet about this. Let's just say at first I only saw one person in the car.
Okay.
So fill in the blanks. All right? I
not
only
even
saw
sure
one
where to
person.
go with this
So
one,
you
though.
asked to join in.
No, I actually just laughed and I just laughed and kept walking. But I've seen I caught people doing it in a park one time. I don't know. I seem to be pretty good at this.
It must be your thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like
were you jealous?
Was I jealous? No, I was happy for them. I was like, yeah, you go. But,
Glenn,
And then
you
and
go.
just
You
walked
didn't
faster.
say that to them, I hope.
well, what am I supposed to do, Omri?
Cheer 'em on.
Yeah, exactly. You put on your pom-poms and hey, you go.
Did you say pom-pom or tampon?
Pom-pom.
Oh,
I said pom-pom.
Okay.
When I caught the people in the car, when I realized what was going on, I was about 4 feet away from the car, and I was walking by, and when I realized what I was seeing, I just kind of laughed and gave a thumbs up and kept on moving. But,
All right.
That's
I
funny.
like it.
That's funny.
So what's your romantic story?
my romantic story?
Yeah.
I'm good. I've got a lot of them, but I'm good. I don't want to.
Don't you have a romantic song? Do you have a Valentine's song?
Do I have a Valentine's song? I've written a song for every single woman I've ever been in a relationship.
Really?
Wow.
Was it the same song?
Yeah, I just keep recycling them.
You just change the name?
Now, my current girlfriend, Sage, her song hasn't been written yet because I really, really want it to be great. So that one isn't written yet, but it'll happen.
That's what you're telling her, or that's what you're telling us?
She doesn't know she's got a song coming.
Does she know that every other girlfriend has a song?
She does now, if she's listening.
I hope she doesn't. She's not listening.
So if you're interested in Glenn, now it's the time to take him for a date. 855-939-1137.
Oh, my goodness.
855-939-1137.
So,
but Sage is worth a very special song. That's why I'm taking my time with that one.
Well, with a name like Sage, it must be easy to write a song.
Yeah, it's a beautiful name.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I was being honest. I wasn't being.
I know.
I wasn't joking.
I know.
With a name like Glenn, who would want a song? But a name like Sage, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think women are actually spoiled because they're so used to having. There's times I'll be talking to women and I'll say, there's a song with your name, right? And they're like, no, I didn't know that. Women are just so used to guys writing songs for them, it doesn't even register. If somebody wrote a song called Glenn for me, a woman wrote a song called Glenn, I'd be over the moon. I'd be like, wow, I'd be playing it every day.
Girls are expecting that. Do you know what kind of a competition you put here?
I just think women are used to guys like
writing
doing
songs,
all kinds of romantic gestures. Like,
No,
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either, Glenn.
Hey, I'm just wearing a hat that says "I love my hot wife."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. All right.
I'm sitting with my crouch wide open. You know,
crouch.
Not everybody has
his crouch.
His crouch.
His what?
His crouch.
It's crouch.
Your crouch.
Your crouch?
Yes.
The thing is that Omri really doesn't know the right word. That's what's funny.
It's really funny because he says crouch.
My legs.
You can say crotch.
I said crouch.
It's crotch.
But it's crotch.
What did I say?
You said
Crouch.
crouch.
I said crouch.
This is a crouch.
This is what?
What?
No.
Wait a minute.
You can't hold.
I wish somebody had a camera on what Debbie just did to explain
But
what
you
crouch
can't
is.
hold. You
How
just
close she was to Omri's crouch.
Do
I
that.
crouched down.
Can you do that without holding the table?
What are you guys doing?
Come on. We're doing squats.
We're doing squats.
Yeah.
Squats.
This is a squat.
You're doing squats in your crouch?
We're doing squat with my crouch in the studio. Yes,
While
that's
we're
what
live
we
on
do.
the air.
While we are live on the air. In the spirit of Valentine in the studio today. Yes.
The spirit of Valentine is definitely hot today.
It's very hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Like your wife.
I can't believe that we only had one person call and tell us a story.
I agree. It's disgrace.
It must be because Passport Mommy destroyed the mood.
We do have some more. We do have. If you're going to be fast, it's not a good start for a date line. But
Did
if
somebody's
you are
vibrator go
going
off?
to
Is that
be,
what's happening?
What?
Is somebody's
Someone's
vibrator
calling
going
right
off?
now,
It's-
but
it's-
someone's
yeah.
calling right now, but we don't have time. We don't.
No, we want to hear the story. Put them on
right now. Here they go.
Quick, you got to tell us. You
Come on,
got
story,
30 seconds.
Fast.
Oh, there's nobody there.
Hello?
They're not answering. They're not
They're not
answering.
answering. Okay, never mind.
Hello?
You got 30 seconds. Go. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Can I take your classes on and do it through Zoom or something?
Absolutely. That's just funny. Yeah, you absolutely can. Go to investorschooling.com, and at the bottom of the page, it says, I'm not local to the area, and you click that button, and it'll let you do a Zoom.
That would be great.
All right, cool.
Investor
All right,
thank you.
that's
God
right.
bless
Thank you.
you.
Looking
You
forward
do
to it. All right. That's it, guys. We're kind of out of time, I think. Right?
Do you remember that we had a
We're out of
date?
time. We're out of time.
I know.
We're
We
out of
have a minute. A second. We had a date night in investor schooling.
We did.
For 2 students.
We did. We actually had somebody meet at Investor Schooling, and they became, and they opened businesses together. Everything's cool. Anyway, I want to thank all the listeners. I want to thank my wife for
being hot,
putting up with me, and being hot, of course.
Correct.
I want to thank Dr. Deb for being here as well, and Omri, and of course the
sweet
Glenn Page for not writing a song yet about Sage, because I can't wait to hear it. And everybody else, go to investorschooling.com. That's investorschooling.com. You can take a free class this Thursday, and as you heard, you can take it online as well. We'll see you Thursday.
Bye-bye.
This program is paid for by Investor Schooling.
All right, you are clear, folks.
What